love is like hard medicine. There's nothing better than you. Remedy when you're next to me. Or hard medicine. There's nothing better than you.
And then it explodes.
Your love is like.
Josh, I've waited for this day for what has felt like a very long time, but it was definitely worth the wait. It became clear to me pretty early on that you were the person I wanted to spend my life with. One of the things that I've always admired about you is your ability to maintain incredible long-term friendship. Actually, the best part about getting to know you when we started dating was hearing all your friends' Josh stories. They loved to tell me all the silly things you had done in school, but what I loved about the stories is that while your friends thought they were teasing you, they were actually selling me on you. For instance, when they jokingly called you Two-Beer Josh or made fun of you for drinking water, I loved that about you because I'm the same way. When they complained that you stamped out a cigarette to, quote, save them from cancer, I was totally on your side. There may be a few stories that they told, perhaps involving fireworks, that I did have to get past. But jokes aside, I loved getting to know your silly, ridiculous sense of humor, while at the same time learning how amazing you are. You are the kind of person who makes a bet to wax his very hairy chest to stop another friend from going back to a bad relationship, and the kind of man who follows through even when losing the bet meant actually getting the wax, at least in part. Over the years, I've learned that you are patient, except in traffic, methodical, thoughtful, and frugal. I, on the other hand, or cheap, I, on the other hand, lack patience, impulse control, especially when shopping. As a result, you have guided all of our best decisions, from patiently waiting for the right listing to appear on Zillow when I wanted to buy the first house we saw, to refusing my demands for a puppy until the time was right, resulting in our first, and I'm convinced, best ever child, Wilma. Our differences achieve a balance that has allowed us to build a wonderful life together. Josh, I would not want to build this life with anybody else. Today, on our wedding day, I vow to prioritize adventures with you over potato time on the couch, even though we love both. I vow not to buy another house or get more puppies without consulting you first. I vow to be a good partner and to always hear you out, even when I know I'm right. Most of all, I vow to love you unconditionally and to always put you and our family above all else. I love you so much, and I'm honored to become your wife today. Your turn.
Savannah. As Blake did such a good job describing, we first met in Chambers playing board games. I like to tease you that you were giving me the eyes that day, but really it was me who couldn't keep my eyes off of you, which is saying something given that it's hard to distract me from my one true love, board games. We then continued to date long distance until you invited me on a ski trip with your family. Your family and friends were so welcoming and made me feel like a part of the Jensen clan from the get-go, even as you all waited for me at the bottom of the slopes. And ever since you took a total yard sale on that trip, and I came up to you expecting you to be in tears, and instead you were cracking up, having the best time, I've known you were the one for me. For the 6 years we've been together, one thing is pretty clear. We are the definition of opposites attract. You love to shop, stopping at every window as we walk through the mall, while I still wear basketball shorts that I owned in college. And you didn't realize that dating me meant you would also be dating guys named Phil, Justin, Fernando, and Kobe, while I couldn't get enough of them. You always ask me why I don't choose new teams, given that my teams always choke and cause me heartbreak. And to that I say, if you're looking for an example of my commitment to standing by you for the rest of our lives, just think about how I've stood by the Chargers and Padres my whole life, despite all the ups and downs, and more downs they've caused me. Even though we are opposites in our shopping habits and our sports fandom, I know us being opposites is why we make such good partners. We balance each other out, complementing each other to make the perfect team. I'm a slow mover, which I know I don't need to remind you about, and you are a go-getter who pushes me to do better. Combining these traits has led us to move in together, get Wilma, and find our first place, none of which wouldn't have happened if you didn't give me that initial push to move out of my comfort zone, aka my parents' basement. While our oppositeness makes us a great team, it is our similar values that make it so I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. Family and friends are two of the most important things to us, and I love how comfortable you are with mine. You and Nick go and get mani-pedis together, you sneak cupcakes and cookies to my dad, and you've provided my mom with that extra female energy that our house of sports-loving men desperately needed. You also are comfortable hanging out with my friends on your own. One time spending a 5-hour drive with just you and Roger, no AC, no radio, and you had to listen to him talk about how many people he's fired for the whole drive. I think I speak for myself, the San Diego guys, the Boston guys, in saying we all would have lasted about 30 minutes before jumping out of that car. I know you are officially becoming part of my family today, but it's felt like you've been a part of us for the whole time we've been together, and that is just one of the many things I love so much about you. I love how adventurous you are, going to Southeast Asia with me and my law school roommates, hiking in Patagonia together, and suggesting we take on the Amazon during our honeymoon. I love how you can light up a whole room with your infectious energy. I love being a dog parent with you and coming up with new ridiculous names for Wilma, like Wigglebutt and Schnorker McSchnorkerstein. I love how excited you get at all the little things we do together. I love your drive and how passionate you are about your work. And I love watching how you are with your friends' kids like Carlin and Summer, and my family's kids like Alexa and Lucas. And I can't wait to start a family with you one day. I love you so much, beautiful, and I vow to always love you for the rest of our lives.
Now we are coming actually to the meat of the ceremony. Although that last part was very meaty. That's great. You're already joined hands. So, Savannah, in the presence of your family and friends, do you take Josh to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward, to have and to hold, in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, to be Josh's steadfast partner in sickness and in health, and in joy and sorrow? Will you love, honor, and cherish Josh for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Okay, good. Right answer. Josh, in the presence of your family and friends, do you take Savannah to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward, to have and to hold in good times and bad, for richer or poorer, to be Savannah's steadfast partner in sickness and health, and in joy and in sorrow? Will you love, honor, and cherish Savannah for as long as you both live? Okay, Josh, that's your cue.
I do. Oh.
The couple will now exchange rings. These rings symbolize the never-ending love you feel for each other, and their circular shape represents your unending commitment to each other. These rings will always remind you of the vows you have taken today. Now there's going to be a very brief repeat after me. Josh, as you place, this is the action part. Okay. So repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge to you
With this ring, I pledge to you
my love now and forever.
my love now and forever.
And Savannah, with your ring for Josh. As you place this ring on Josh's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge to you
With this ring, I pledge to you
my love now and forever.
my love now and forever.
By the power vested in me by the state of Utah, I pronounce you husband and wife. Now we're going to do a little eco-unfriendly thing and breaking the glass. Now what we've all been waiting for is, Josh, you can kiss the bride. But to the family and their dear friends, I present you for the very first time, Josh and Savannah Dutton.
I see gold in the air, in promise in the strings. I see love in our hearts, the futures in our dreams. It's a tunnel kind of vision, like alcohol's involved. And I'll stray like a hound dog, but I'ma come back when she calls. When she calls, I'll come to her. when she calls. How come to her? I had a dream. I had a dream last night, shaking like a soldier in my shoes. I had a dream. You were a laser light, burning down the city in my blues. I owe it all to you. I owe it all to you. I do. I owe it all to you. She got ash on her dress and the devil in her eyes. West Texas disposition and a temper just like mine. It's a tunnel kind of vision, like alcohol's involved. And I'll stray like a hound dog, and I'ma come back when she calls. When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls, I'll come to her.